listening to Power FM. This is 365 Power FM.
Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio.
Alright, and good morning and welcome to yet another interesting edition of Sport Brief on Power 365 FM, and your number one online radio in Southwest Nigeria. We are the best among the rest. Whatever you may be listening to the sound of my voice, this is Ibida for Miracle Oluwadami Lola. You can call me Miracle Sports. This morning, I'll be in the studio to give to you back-to-back everything that's to the sporting activities. Are you ready for that? Just sit back and relax and let's enjoy a sport brief together on Power 365 FM. Don't forget, we are live presently on all our social media and on Facebook at Power 365 FM, on YouTube at Power 365 FM, and for the TikTok lovers at Power 365 Online Radio is where to watch us and listen to us live and direct. Let's quickly get down to business this morning. Let me take it from the local news on my table this morning, talking about the KRC gang tried to sign Paul Onachu from Southampton in window. As far as the summer window transfer is concerned, that's coming from Dekonde. Let me confirm to you this morning, talking about Dimitri Dekonde, KRC gang head of football, has actually revealed he attempted to sign Super Eagles ace Paul Onachu from Southampton in the summer windows. Let me confirm to you, speaking to gang's official channel, relayed by Football Premium, the director said he had talks with the striker. The 30-year-old has spent over 3 years at the Jupiler Pro League side from before leaving them for Southampton in the January 2023 when Dekonde was actually asked whether he had talks with the Trezors and also Onachu. He said, "Not Trezor. I have had contact with Paul several times. There were good conversation." And there were good conversation, but I also had with them the last year where Port actually said Genk is home for me and it will remain that way. One day I will come home, but at the moment I want to continue testing and also testing abroad in the water. In the end, we were not really able to talk about the transfer. Onachu scored 85 goals and registered 10 assists from 135 games for the Belgian club. His impressive performance for the Genk actually helped him seal a Southampton move. Let me confirm to you this morning that the Nigerian international wasn't able to actually replicate his Genk form at the St. Mary's and was on loan to Transport. That was the last season. As far as that is concerned, you can join also on TikTok at Power 365 Online Radio. People are joining also. Welcome on board. I have my CEO here with me this morning. Away from that, I'm still talking about local stories on my table this morning. Let's go talk about CAF Champions League as Rangers we approach a Sagrada Esperanza clash as cup final. That's coming from what? That's coming from Ilechukwu. Let me confirm to you this morning, talking about the Rangers technical advisor Fidelis Ilechukwu said his team will approach the clash with Sagrada Esperanza of Angola as a cup final. Let me also make you understand that the nest of champions Godswill Akpabio International Stadium Uyo, Akwa Ibom State will be the venue for the CAF Champions League 2024-2025 first leg and also second leg preliminary round as Nigerian League Champions lays ambush for the visiting Angola Givrabola, a runner-up. That's a GD Sabraka Esperanca with a group stage, a ticket at stake. Let me also make you understand that Electrical, who was actually welcomed back from his international assignment with the senior male national football team of Nigerian Super Eagles and the two African 2025 qualifying on Wednesday, said we are fully prepared to give our best against a quality team from Angola with our focus on getting the win that we make our progress in the competition smooth. With all that has been happening since our league opener. Let me also make you understand is that I am optimistic going into this particular encounter. We shall approach the match like a cup final and trusting God for His favor. Having overcome Comoros Island champions, talking about US Selemandu 2-1 on aggregate in the first preliminary round. The Electrical touched side had it to work out at the third best side in Angolan club football come to town with a somewhat intimidating record that saw it overcomes its first round opponent from Seychelles on 4-0 on aggregate. As far as that is concerned, let's quickly move away from that particular news stories and go to other local stories on my table this lovely and beautiful morning. Oh my God. Let me come forward talking about Japan. They've been able to hedge a Nigerian to pick the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup semi-final ticket and World Cup in Bogota, Colombia. Let me confirm to you the game kickoff at exactly 2 a.m. Nigerian time at the Estadio Metropolitano de Taco in Bogota. Let me confirm to you, these sub-Japanese have been a better side with a quick exchange of passes to penetrate the Nigerian defense. As it stands, both sides for Japan in the 33rd minute and end the first half on a 1-0 advantage of the Asians. As far as that is concerned, oh my God. Let me confirm to you also, coming into the game with so much expectation in the second half, the Falconets couldn't break the Japanese defense before they actually conceded the second goal in the 65th minute when Maya Jikata actually slotted the ball in the Nigerians' net. Oh my God. However, talking about Olushola Shobowale left it so late before restoring hopes in Nigeria with her effort leading into a goal in the 91st minute, just 3 minutes after she coming into the game. Let me also make you understand that with this result, the 2010 and 2014 finalists has crashed out of the 2024 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup in the quarterfinals as they fell 1-0 to the firepower of Japan. As far as that is concerned, let's move away from that particular news story. Where else do I go to? Let's go talk about Roddy Wadram this morning as he will be quitting Super Falcons over health issues. Let me confirm to you that Roddy Wadram has resigned as the coach of the Super Falcons after he missed a performance in the FIFA Women's World Cup and also Paris Olympic. In a letter dated September 12, the American cited health issues with his wife and the reason why he's actually resigning from the job. He said it's been a very difficult few weeks following the Olympics with my wife's health issues and the worries that come with that. After much thought and consideration, I am hereby resigning my position as the head coach of the Super Falcons. This will allow the NFF ample time to find the next manager to take over this incredible squad. That's coming from Roddy Wadram. Oh my God, we wish you all the best in your career. Away from that, let's go talk about Victor Osimhen this morning as Osimhen top Chelsea January shopping list. Let me confirm to you this lovely and beautiful morning that Chelsea are keen on signing the Super Eagles striker. Talking about Victor Osimhen and next year, despite failing to secure his service this particular past summer. As it stands, recall that the West London Hearts actually failed to get a deal done and eventually moved to Galatasaray on loan. According to Cut Offside, the Blues have retained an interest in signing the Nigerian international and they actually expected to make a move for him in the near future. Let me confirm to you that the striker joined Turkish outfish Galatasaray on a loan deal for the remainder of the season, and it remains to be seen whether he can actually impress in the Turkey over the next few months. Let me also make you understand that Chelsea are in desperate need of a quality striker, and the 25-year-old would be a quality acquisition for them. Osimhen is undoubtedly one of the best strikers in Euro football right now, and he has actually helped Napoli win the league title recently. The player will be keen on joining a big club, and the opportunity to play for Chelsea will be harder to turn down. Let me also confirm to you, even though they have had mediocrities a season recently, they are one of the biggest clubs in the world, and the opportunity to play for them will be quite attractive. The 25-year-old Nigerian international, talking about Victor Osimhen, has already proven himself in Italy after scoring 17 goals across all competition. That was last season. And he will look to test himself at a higher level in English football as far as that is concerned. And away from that, 11 minutes away from 9 a.m. Nigerian time, still reporting sports live in the studio of Power 365 FM. Let's take these, talking about the 8th National Youth Games. Team Edo becomes a first state to win gold. Let me confirm to you this morning that the first gold medals of the 8th National Youth Games went to Edo State as the competition began yesterday in Asaba Delta State. Let me of course make you understand that they actually achieve this feat in the weightlifting event as Esther Amarachi Chijoke won 3 gold medals for Edo State on day 1 of that particular games. The team Edo weightlifter won 3 gold medals in clean and also jack 45 kg and snatches 56 kg and got the job done with 71 kg, a total of 3 gold medals in the female category of the event, which was actually held at the indoor sports hall of Stephen Kechi Stadium in Asaba. Meanwhile, the 8th National Youth Games was officially declared open, with the Minister of Sport and the Governor of Delta State wishing all participants successful games in Asaba. As far as that is concerned, 12 minutes away from 9 a.m. Nigerian time, let's leave that and go talk about boxing related stories that I have for you on my table this morning. Let me confess to you, talking about Antonio Joshua, as denying dubious and nearly knocked him out sparring. Let me confirm to you this morning that the 2-time unified heavyweight champion, talking about Antonio Joshua, has refuted claims that his opponent in the September 24th title fight at Wembley Stadium, talking about Daniel Dubious, almost knocked him out during a sparring session in 2016. Talking about the infamous sparring session between Joshua and a then 18-year-old Dubious has been a subject of speculation for years, with rumors suggesting that the younger boxer had seriously hurt Antonio Joshua. Speaking to Sky Sport, Joshua addressed this particular incident, saying, "He just cracked me with a good shot. I stood on my feet. I don't know where these old narratives of someone turning my light off came from." Let me confirm to you this morning that the 33-year-old boxer added that there were a lot of people in the gym that day as well, and people have actually come out and said, "Nah, nothing happened." But anyway, people say what they say. That's coming from Antonio Joshua. Let me also confirm to you this morning, talking about the Chinese heavyweight Zhili Zhang, who has had an impressive run of his own. I believe Dubious has what it takes to knock the world. He said, "I personally favor Daniel Dubious to pull this off because he's on what? He's on a sug. He's young, he's hungry, he has the fire in him." Zhang said the upcoming bout at the Wembley Stadium promises to settle the long-standing debate surrounding the aspiring session and also determine the future of the British heavyweight boxing. Talking about Antonio Joshua. As far as that is concerned, let's move away from that. Oh my God, my time is running. I see I have local stories to turn this morning. Let me confirm to you that the sport ministers won against age cheating at NYG kickoffs. As it stands, the Minister of Sports and Development, talking about John Enoa, has warned that any attempt at age cheating in the National Youth Games would not be tolerated, reiterating that the games were intended for athletes of 15-year-old and below. As it stands, and now who actually emphasized the importance of upholding the integrity of the games by strictly adhering to the age requirements, call on participating states in the games to embrace the spirit of fair play and also sportsmanship. Let me confirm to you, he also urged spectators and fans to support the young athletes representing their state in various sporting activities. As it stands, this was actually contained in a statement issued yesterday by the special advisor media to the minister, talking about Diana Mary Unsan, and made available to journalists. As it stands, the statement disclosed that the minister officially declared the National Youth Games open on Thursday at the Stephen Keshi Stadium in Asaba, the capital of Delta State. As the name of the games implies, the competition is strictly for the youth. We are committed to providing a platform for young athletes to showcase their talent in a fair and transparent environment. The technical teams has been instructed to ensure that only athletes within the age bracket of 15 and below participate in this particular event. Age cheating is not allowed. The opening ceremony promises a grand spectacle with several dignitaries and also sports stakeholders expected to grace the event in celebration of the future of Nigerian sport. As far as that is concerned, oh my god, my time is running. Let's go on a short break, 15 minutes away from 9 a.m. Nigerian time. And while we are back from the short break, sport brief on Power 365 FM continues. Don't touch it down. I will be right back.
Turn off your radio. You are listening to Power FM. This is 365 Power FM. Turn off your radio. You are listening to Power FM. This is 365 Power FM.
Tune in for the
Welcome back from that short commercial break. The program that is still live presently, it is Sport Brief on Power 365 FM, your number one online radio in Southwest Nigeria. We are the best among the rest. 18 minutes away from 9 a.m. Nigerian time is what the time is saying right now. Up next, let's talk about international stories on my table this lovely and beautiful morning. Let me confirm to you, talking about Jude Bellingham, he said Eda Militao and also Laurent Tuchimani as all have all recovered from their injuries. Real Madrid stars will decide on how to manage them when they'll be winning up against Real Sociedad, as Marca reports. As far as that is concerned, a big one for Haaland. Madrid. Having said that, away from that, let me confirm to you this morning also, talking about Aaron Ramsdale on leaving Arsenal. He said a manager decision is a manager decision. I tried my best to change Mikel Arteta's mind and force my way back. In his mind was set, and David Raya had a great season. It was a tough, but now I found a new home. I beg your pardon. He said, now I found a new home. Okay, and this coming from Rodri. Let me confirm to you, Rodri of Manchester City. He said, I'd be a dream for me to win a Ballon d'Or, or it will be a source of pride for me also. There's a lot of people who says Rodri is going to win it. How, for example, did Iniesta or Xavi not win it? In part, I agree. There were players who marked an era as some of the best in history. But it's also true that they were part of Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo generation. He said it would be a source of pride for me and my country to win it. In the streets, people say to me, you are going to win the Ballon d'Or. You deserve it. For me, that means I'm already a winner, he told Mark Hogan. As far as what? As far as Sky Sport is concerned, as it stands, people believe I can be the best player in the world. Telling me that this thing is incredible. I've never dreamt about this, to be honest. That's coming from Rodri. And I haven't said that. Let's move away from that. Let me confirm to this morning the Paris Saint-Germain director talking about Luis Campos. He said Osimhen was considered as one of the what? As one of the options, but we never sent any bid. We were what? We were very satisfied with Gonzalo Ramos, Colomwani, and also Marco Asensio as far as that is concerned. And I haven't said that. We'll move away from that. Let me confirm to you this morning. I'm talking about Dani Cavaja. He said I've never played but for any other club in Europe as I respect Real Madrid. If all parties agree, I want to renew my contract at Real Madrid. Is what I have always wanted for myself. Ballon d'Or, it's already success for being nominated after a great year. Above all, I want to enjoy the gala. Oh my God. La Liga, the Champions League, Spanish Super Cup, and Euros with Spain. What a season and what a player. That's what that's talking about. That's talking about this particular great guy. As it stands, games will be happening later on today. Talking about the NPFL, Nigerian Premier Football League. Before I go there, let me confirm to you that Lamine Yamal, he said I'm already in FIFA this year, but they have given me a bad card, only 81. I would increase my pace and also my dribbling as far as that is concerned. That's coming from what? That's coming from Lamine Yamal. Let me also make you understand that. Talking about Sofia Amrabat has started his Fenerbahce new chapter today with his first training session under Osmorino, a very great coach. Away from that, let me confirm to this morning also. Angel Di Maria, after what? After his goal against France. Thank you, Diego. He said, I'm absolutely grateful to Diego. If I said that the goal which I did, he said, was because of that. I'm doing what? And during the Copa America 2, I asked him to help us. I told him what? I told him that we wanted to win, that I wanted to what? I wanted to score a goal the same against Italy. And maybe he wanted to be there. So he got into my body and made me say it. As far as that is concerned, a very big one for this one. Okay. Before I leave that and go to what? And go take a look at games that were played as far as MPFA is concerned. Let's take a look at these. Coming from Neymar to Memphis to pay. Welcome to Brazil, bro. Enjoy my country. It's a great seeing what? Seeing this guy go play in Brazil. Hopefully more and also more crackies of this level come to Brazilian football as far as that is concerned. Let's move away from this particular one. As it stands, talking about Van Gaal. He said he's the worst coach. And Judge Maria said Van Gaal is the worst coach I've ever had. I've never get tired of saying that. The game against the Netherlands, we won in penalties. Even though he said we wouldn't because he knew everything. He ended up shoving his words in, well, let's just say he ate his words to keep it polite. Oh my God. Okay, let's go take a look at games that'll be happening. Talking about the Nigerian Premier Football League. Assistance game will be happening later on today. Later on today at 3 p.m. Nigerian time, Rivers United will be weighing up against Atlanta. Exactly 3 p.m. Nigerian time. And also tomorrow. Okay, later tomorrow, I beg your pardon, Remo Stars will be taking on Sunshine Stars. As far as that is concerned, those are the two games that will be happening. Then on Sunday, 15th of September, Bayelsa United will be weighing up against Kano Pillars. The game between Economy Warriors and Kwara United has been postponed. Let me confirm to you also that on Sunday, 15th September, Akwa United also will be taking on Abia Warriors. And also Niger Tornadoes on Sunday, the winner against Nasarawa United. Shooting Stars of Ibadan will be welcoming Plateau United on Sunday at exactly 5:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Let me also make you understand as far as that is concerned for the games that will be happening. And also on Sunday also, Castina United will be taking on Bendel Insurance. As far as that is concerned, let's leave at that particular one. Let's go take a look at games that will be happening. Talking about Spanish La Liga later on today, 8 p.m. Nigerian time, Real Betis will be taking on Legends at exactly 8 p.m. Nigerian time. And also German Bundesliga at 7:30 p.m. Nigerian time, Borussia Dortmund will be weighing up against FC Ednam. And also French League on 15 minutes away from 8 p.m. Nigerian time, Saint Etienne will be weighing up against Lille. As far as that is concerned, oh my God, the longer wait happening on Saturday for you. You want to know, of course, I'll make you understand that on Saturday, exactly the first game that will be opening, the English Premier League, will be happening 12:30 p.m. Nigerian time when Southampton will be weighing up against Manchester United. And also at 3 p.m. Nigerian time, it is when all these games will be happening. Manchester City up against Brentford, and also Fulham up against West Ham United. Crystal Palace will be taking on Leicester City. Brighton and Hove Albion will be taking on Ipswich. Liverpool weighing up against Nottingham Forest. Aston Villa will be taking on Everton at exactly 5:30 p.m. Nigerian time. 8 p.m. Nigerian time, it will be Bournemouth weighing up against Chelsea. And also Spanish La Liga, that'll be happening on Saturday tomorrow. Mallorca will be taking on Villarreal at 1 p.m. Nigerian time. At 3:15 p.m. Nigerian time, Espanyol will be taking on Deportivo Alaves. At 5:30 p.m. Sevilla will be taking on Etafe, and also 8 p.m. Nigerian time, Real Sociedad will be taking on Real Madrid. As far as that is concerned for the Italian Serie A, at 2 p.m. Nigerian time, Como will be taking on Bologna. At 5 p.m. Nigerian time, Empoli will be going up against Juventus. 15 minutes away from 8 p.m. Nigerian time, AC Milan will be going up against Venezia. As far as that is concerned for the German Bundesliga, games will be happening later on tomorrow. At 2:30 p.m. Nigerian time, RB Leipzig will be going up against Union Berlin. At 2:30 p.m. Nigerian time, Freiburg will be taking on Bochum, and also Hoffenheim will be going up against Bayer Leverkusen. 2:30 p.m. Nigerian time, Borussia Mönchengladbach will be going up against VfB Stuttgart at exactly 2:30 p.m. Nigerian time. 2:30 p.m. Nigerian time, Wolfsburg also will be taking on Eintracht Frankfurt at exactly 2:30 p.m. At 5:30 p.m. Nigerian time, Bayern Munich will be taking on Austin Kiel. As far as that is French League, Paris Saint-Germain 8 p.m. they'll be taking on Brest, and also Zurich will be taking on Monaco at exactly 6 p.m. Nigerian time. At 4 p.m. Nigerian time, it will be Marseille taking on Nice. Oh my God, I need to leave the studio. My time is up. So we catch up later on Monday. Don't forget, Lagba Lion will be happening again at this particular Sunday, 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. in Nigerian time. You can't afford to work. You can't afford to miss it. For now, I'm out of the studio. Have for yourself a fantastic and lovely weekend ahead.
Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365.